How we doing, everyone? I just want to do a quick little rant. And no, it's not about the Little Mermaid being race swapped. I think everybody's beaten up on that quite a bit, but I am quite happy about the fact that it is being beaten up on, because I didn't care for that announcement a year and a half ago. And of course, I got called a whole bunch of names for wanting Ariel to look like the cartoon, but who the hell am I? But if you haven't seen Matt Walsh's thing about translucent mermaids and translucent people not getting any roles in Hollywood, you should definitely check that one out. He had me rolling. No, I want to talk about Umbrella Academy. So we're up to season 3 on Umbrella Academy, and Umbrella Academy is based on a comic series. So it's a comic book show about a group of it's a superhero group, but it's not really. It's kind of like oddballs that were raised by a very eccentric man and had a robot mother. So, the last 2 seasons have been decent. So I decided to check out the 3rd season, and I have now since stopped watching the show completely, and to no fault of my own. But I was a big fan of Ellen Page when she did, the X-Men series, and then the movie where I forgot what it was called, the one where she was pregnant. And but anyway, and then she was in Inception. So she had a really good run of movies. So, and she's a decent actress. So the fact that she was in Umbrella Academy just made it better. But I watched, I think if I was season 2 or episode 2 or 3 of the new season of Umbrella Academy, she self-inserted. So she was no longer playing Vanya, because Vanya in the comics is a girl. Okay, she's been playing a girl in the last 2 seasons. Now, because she's changed in real life, even though she still looks the same, since she's changed to another gender in real life, she decided to self-insert her personal characterization into this character. So we can no longer have a thing called acting. So you don't want to play this character anymore? Get off the show. Just kill her off. But no, instead we have literally a turnaround from 2 seasons without any build-up to her being gay, bi, trans, LGBT, whatever. There's been no build-up to this at all. But in episode 2, it's like, by the way, I got to come out to everyone. What? The character in the comics is not that either. So literally, because she was that in real life, she's no longer Ellen Page, she's Elliot Page. So because she's that in real life, now all of the audience needs to be subjected to the fact that we have to focus on this instead of focusing on the story. So she gets some kind of a message in her brain that this is how it's going to happen. And literally, it's no build-up at all. It was just, this happened this episode, period. And so she gets her hair cut, and then she goes to her family and says, no, my name isn't Vanya anymore, it's Violet, or whatever she called herself, or Victor. She calls herself Victor. And I'm like, eyes rolling in the back of my head at this point, because I don't want to hear this shit anymore. All right? If a character is gay, okay, the character's gay. But it's got to start out that way. I'm so tired of comic books and films, any kind of entertainment, turning on a dime with a character because they feel like it. So, like, I collected Batwoman forever. Okay? She was a gay character. Didn't matter. All right? She was built gay to begin with. Fine. It's a gay character. But if you have a character that never had, or we never even knew about, the fact that she had any inklings towards any other way, and now suddenly you not only toss it on us, but you hammer it into our heads like we're a ball peen hammer to a nail. I don't need that. So she comes out to her family to begin with, but one of the members is not there, the other female. So then, on top of that, now we have to have a walking scene. Oh, I don't know how I never knew. Well, apparently, Victor never knew either because it was never brought up in all of the other 20-something episodes. But, oh, you're supposed to know? She didn't even know. She even says it. Oh, I didn't even know. No, and the audience didn't know either. It was basically, I can just imagine this happening with a conversation with either her agent and the producer or her and the producer. And says, look, I'm not going to play this role again unless you make it a trans character. So literally she led the producer or the showrunner around by the nose. And they said, yes, absolutely, honey. Absolutely, we're going to do that for you. Yes, we will. We are going to be happy people because you are coming out on TV. Everybody going to love this. No, we don't love it. We're tired of it. All right? The gender or orientation or pronouns of these people, we don't care. I want the Umbrella Academy back as it was, and we don't need to focus on the sexuality of these people. Okay? Nor do I need a lecture of them saying, oh, I should have known. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you that you finally know who you are. How many times can we hear that same speech? Every time I turn on the TV, I hear that stinking speech. I'm tired of it. And now it's a superhero show. Now it's being flung back in my face again. All right, Supergirl became almost unwatchable by the end. And now I'm tired of it. Click, you're gone. Not even coming back to it. So if that's how you want to be with, having 100 viewers on your show, keep it up. Keep it up. Change all of I stopped anything that has to do with Tim Drake. I don't collect it anymore. Tim Drake was Robin. And he had a long-time relationship with Spoiler, who was a female. And they decided, oh, we're going to make him gay. Just for the hell of it. Yeah, he's gay. And now he's gay in the comics. Don't know. Don't understand it. Iceman, now gay. Just for the hell of it. I grew up in the 90s watching Spider-Man with Amazing Friends. And he was a womanizer. All right? He got turned down by every woman in existence. But he kept trying. Never once did he say, hey, look at that dude's look at his ass and those jeans. It's, wow, those denims really do you justice. He never said that kind of shit. And now we got to deal with that in the comics. And of course, the big one, Superman's son, biggest flamer in existence. So, don't know. Again, if the character's gay, we started out that way, fine, but we're just turning them right and left just for the hell of it. I don't even bother with the Superman son thing because the whole comic isn't even an action comic; it's a romance comic, and I don't really want to read gay. I don't want to read straight romance comics, much less gay ones. So I'm just barely hanging on with the She-Hulk one, where it's not even a superhero comic anymore. So for me to collect Superman, I don't know. I just don't know what anybody's doing anymore. And I watch Wes's I think a Critical, and he's got the same opinion along with a bunch of other people, and we're seeing comics tank at 200 in the list of all the comics out there. The DC and Marvel are dropping to like 200, and in the hundreds, it's barely anything up in the 50s anymore. Because they just want to mess with everything, and now I'm seeing it again on Umbrella Academy. It's just sad. So anyway, stopped watching Umbrella Academy, and I'm obviously not. I was never going to see Little Mermaid anyway, but one more reason there. But I am going to see Woman King, even though I don't understand why it's Woman King instead of Queen. A Woman King is a queen. I do enjoy everybody who's doing the Lord of the Rings TV show, all of the reviews. I'm having way more fun watching all these people rather than watching the show. And I'm not gonna, after watching the reviews, I'm not gonna subject myself to that. But House of the Dragon, I keep going back to that one. I think they're doing a good job with that. Anyway, that's my rant, and I really hope that this. I had a lunch today, and we said that it's basically secular. This is a phase that the world is going through, where everything is has to be LGBTQ. And maybe that's true. Maybe there's only a certain amount of years of this, and then we can go back to just telling stories rather than focusing on what gender, what race, what orientation, whatever the character is, and let's tell the hero's journey. Isn't that what story is supposed to be about? The hero's journey. Hey, it's about a woman who was afraid of fire, and now she's had to go through this to save her family. She had to run into a burning building to save them, and she had to put everything behind her. That's a story. That's an arc. Hey, in one episode, I went from being not talking about my orientation at all to getting over it and finding out who I am. And don't you love my arc in less than 3 minutes? No, we don't. At least I don't. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but yeah, I don't. I want to hear a compelling story. I want to hear a compelling story, and just coming out, just willy-nilly going, hey, this is what I am now. I just figured it out in the last 5 minutes because I got something beamed into my head that made me think this. Oh, Lord. Anyway, so as far as writing's concerned, I just launched my my new book on the Kickstarter. Is going to be launching in 1 month, but you can be notified. I'm going to put a link below. The first chapter was read by a very talented woman, and her voice is incredible, and she emotes very well, and I think you guys will enjoy the first chapter and the audiobook. And I'm going to be starting doing audiobooks for Destiny Aurora as well. I'm auditioning right now, so there's a lot of good stuff happening. I'm excited. And, of course, Lords of LA is being penciled. I should start seeing pages at the end, actually tomorrow, by the end of the weekend. So excited to see Alex's work, and I know that Maria's chomping at the bit for the inking. So I love those guys. I think they're very talented too, and I'm glad everybody, all my supporters for Lords of LA have come back and said that they like the book and they're looking for more. So I'm excited about all that. All right, well, have a great day, and also subscribe. Hit the bell button there and the like button, and click the link below to check out Tales of Ravenore, the Iron Witch, and be notified on the launch of the campaign next month. All right, talk to you soon.